Hunger and food insecurity, fighting hunger, nourishing communities. 1. Introduction. Hunger and food insecurity are pressing issues that affect millions of people worldwide, undermining health, well-being, and economic development. Despite global efforts to address hunger, millions of individuals, including children, families, and vulnerable populations, continue to struggle with access to nutritious food. It's crucial to recognize the root causes of hunger and work towards building resilient food systems that ensure everyone has access to adequate and nutritious food. 2. Overview of the problem. Hunger and food insecurity are complex issues rooted in poverty, inequality, conflict, and environmental degradation. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, over 800 million people worldwide suffer from chronic hunger, while millions more face food insecurity due to factors such as poverty, unemployment, and climate-related disasters. In many regions, food insecurity is exacerbated by limited access to resources, lack of infrastructure, and unequal distribution of wealth. 3. Deep dive into the problem. Food insecurity goes beyond simply not having enough food. It also encompasses issues such as lack of access to nutritious food, reliance on unhealthy and processed foods, and vulnerability to food price shocks. In many communities, households are forced to make difficult choices between purchasing food and meeting other basic needs such as healthcare and education. Moreover, children and pregnant women are particularly vulnerable to the long-term consequences of malnutrition, which can impact physical and cognitive development. 4. Impacts on society and individuals. The impacts of hunger and food insecurity extend beyond individual health. They affect entire communities, economies, and societies. According to the World Food Programme, WFP, hunger contributes to poor health outcomes, lower productivity, and reduced economic growth, perpetuating cycles of poverty and inequality. Moreover, food insecurity can fuel social unrest, political instability, and conflict as competition for scarce resources intensifies. 5. Solutions and strategies. Addressing hunger and food insecurity requires a comprehensive approach that addresses both immediate needs and underlying causes. This includes implementing social protection programs such as food assistance and cash transfers, investing in agricultural development and rural infrastructure, and promoting sustainable farming practices. Moreover, empowering small-scale farmers, supporting local food systems, and reducing food waste are critical steps towards building resilient and inclusive food systems. 6. Call to action. Ending hunger and food insecurity is not only a moral imperative, it's also essential for achieving sustainable development and ensuring a more equitable and just world for all. As global citizens, we must advocate for policies and initiatives that prioritize food security, support vulnerable populations, and promote sustainable agriculture and food systems. Whether it's donating to food banks, volunteering at community gardens, or advocating for policy changes, every action counts in the fight against hunger and food insecurity. 7. Conclusion. Hunger and food insecurity are solvable problems, but they require collective action and political will to address effectively. By working together and prioritizing investments in food security and nutrition, we can create a future where everyone has access to nutritious and affordable food, regardless of their circumstances. Let's commit to building resilient food systems, nourishing communities, and ending hunger once and for all. Join us in the fight against hunger and food insecurity. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed and inspired by our mission to nourish communities and create a world without hunger. Together, we can make a difference. Let's work together to ensure that everyone has access to nutritious food and a brighter future.